Natasha.
Debbie.
The show.
We know you said it with us.
We hope you said it with us. Okay, I'm taking a poll. Hair better straighter? My little natural curl? Or curly when Debbie curls it? Yeah, let me know.
I like the change up.
I mean, I like changing it too, but it's still got a little curliness going on. We still curled this a little bit. Let me know in the comments. Hi guys. Sorry, this is not what we're here for. We could be if you wanted us to be. We get to sit here and do a whole video.
A whole half hour talking about hair.
We do a whole channel on it. Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. What do you guys think? We do a channel on it. You send in photos of your hair and then ask the hairstylist, the best hairstylist ever, like what to do.
I could give you opinions.
That's a whole
But
new
that's
channel.
not what we're here for.
Yeah, but it could be.
Not at
like
all.
we just said. Now we can continue talking about it. No, it's almost Easter, like really almost Easter. So happy almost Easter. And
what do you think of when you think of Easter? At least me.
Chocolate bunnies that you eat the head off of.
Yes.
Or Cadbury eggs, which was the only time I ever knew Cadbury existed as a kid. Like that was the only time.
Yeah.
You know what else I think of when I think of Easter? Hitting that like button. Come on, I have to.
And also consider subscribing because it's absolutely free. It didn't quite come out right.
That took her a moment. It's okay. So this video we're about to watch is a topic we've never covered before because we also don't believe it to be true.
No, we've heard it many times in the comments. Still don't believe it.
It can't be true.
I don't know how that's possible.
It just can't be true. Chocolate's chocolate. Well, that's not true. Okay, hold on. Before you come at me.
Chocolate is not chocolate.
No. I didn't mean that. I did not. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I didn't mean that. I got nowhere to go with this. Just forgive me and I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. No, some chocolate sucks and some chocolate's great. Yeah.
But none of it is that bad. It's still chocolate. And
you don't like dark chocolate though.
I don't care for it. No.
I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah. Chocolate from any country is still chocolate. And
maybe not, apparently, considering. So what's this video? What's this called?
So this is called Why Europeans Hate the Taste of American Chocolate.
I mean, this is a short video, but yeah, we need an explanation on this. Do you hate our chocolate? Why? Keep in mind, you're always used to what you're used to because of what you had growing up, right?
True.
I'm just going to say this. You hate our chocolate. One word for you. Marmite.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord. I don't know. Okay,
Twiglets.
well, was that?
Twiglets.
Yeah. Two words for you. Marmite and Twiglets. There.
But there's plenty of you that like them.
Okay, well, let's find out if this is a thing and why. We don't know.
While us Americans are mindlessly chomping away at our Hershey's bars, some of our friends across the pond are kind of disgusted by what we're eating, even though it tastes good to us. They've said American chocolate tastes like vomit and earwax, called it sour and bitter.
Who's eating earwax?
Yeah.
You were thinking it too, weren't you?
Earwax. Very surprising.
I can't say I've tasted earwax, but
no.
If you're eating earwax, then the chocolate should be an improvement thing.
Exactly.
Vomit?
Yeah, that's very surprising. I don't believe that.
Well, apparently it's a thing.
It is apparently, but
earwax and vomit. Who's eating either? Okay.
I know.
Really? That's pretty horrible. That's like, what's the worst that you could compare food to? Earwax and vomit, apparently.
I could think of a few other things that I don't want to mention on here, but
poo. She's thinking of poo.
That would be one of them.
That was a nicer way to say it.
That would be one of them. And some
contain the chemical that gives vomit. What? Okay, keep going. No.
It's like vomit and earwax, called it sour and bitter.
In some parts, it's a matter of taste, yes. But actually, there's a scientific reason why Europeans think our chocolate tastes so bad.
Do tell.
You're missing a strand of DNA.
First, we could do some debunking.
If you look at the nutrition labels of a European Cadbury bar and an American Hershey bar, this is what you'll see. All the ingredients listed by net weight. You may note that in the Hershey's bar, the first ingredient is sugar, but in the Cadbury bar, the first ingredient...
It's milk chocolate. I know it's actually sugar.
That is the first ingredient, milk chocolate.
Versus milk. Well, it's America. What do you expect? It's going to be sugar and everything.
Well, we have cocoa butter. They do too.
Ingredient is milk. So you might think, bingo, there's the reason some Europeans say American chocolate is sickly sweet. But actually,
sickly
you'd be
sweet.
wrong. In the US, milk is weighed in its evaporated, powdered state, while
Ew.
in the UK, it's weighed as a liquid. So actually,
We
would
do
be
that
different.
crap? We do that?
I guess we do.
So we're not even using real milk,
I've not gone around and weighed milk.
not yet. I don't know what that means.
evaporated, powdered state, while in the UK, it's
Ew.
weighed as a
Powdered.
liquid.
It's not even
So
real.
actually, they're pretty much the same. The other
Oh,
main
really?
difference is that they use different emulsifiers, which smooth the chocolate.
Hmm.
Hershey's uses soy lecithin and PGPR, while
What's
Cadbury
PGPR?
uses E442 and E476.
I'm not a chemist.
Again, this seems like a big difference. But actually, E476 is just the European name for PGPR. Wow, that's a mouthful. Another common argument you might hear is that there's a different amount of cocoa in American versus European bars.
Yeah.
The
Heard
US
that.
has a requirement
That's
for
disgusting.
10%, while EU law
20?
dictates that it must be at least 30% cocoa.
Whoa.
I have to say, I never thought cocoa actually looked like that. That's like changing my mind on this whole thing. I don't know what it
It's
thought it looked
grossing you
like,
out,
but
isn't it?
yeah, that looks like slimy snails or something.
US law says that 10%
Did you see that, though?
can be at
30%
least a
for the
requirement
UK,
for
10% for
while
us.
EU
Yeah.
law dictates that it must
Law.
be at
It's
least
law.
30% cocoa.
Wow.
US law says that 10% can only be cocoa powder, but the EU's 30% contains cocoa solids, aka both cocoa powder and cocoa butter. So again, they end up being pretty much the same.
You might be starting to think that this is hopeless. They're practically the same chocolate.
I wasn't coming in
But
this with
these
hope that
theories
this
are
would be a real
focusing
thing.
on the wrong
No.
ingredients. Let's now shift our attention to the most important ingredient, Milton Hershey. It was 1894
He's an
when
ingredient.
37-year-old candy manufacturer Milton Hershey decided to produce sweet chocolate as a
Thank you,
coating
sir.
for his caramels. It was a novel concept for the day, considering that milk chocolate was a rare treat for the rich and famous. Before this time, the intensive
Peasants like us
production
didn't get any.
process just
No.
wasn't possible on a large scale. But Hershey found inspiration from Henry Ford's production line and
Really?
decided to apply that process to chocolate.
You know, if I'm making a food, I'm going to go look at the auto industry to find out how to make my food better.
Exactly.
That's where I'm going to go. That's the best, most reputable source that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I don't really know how one correlates with the other, but hey, maybe we're just talking
Speed.
manufacturing.
Yeah,
and,
speed of
you know.
manufacturing, but still weird. Did not know that.
Ford's production line and decided to apply that process to chocolate.
It just
It
sounds
was a
wrong.
smashing success, and their flagship factory in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, became the Hershey Chocolate Company. In 1900, the company began producing milk chocolate in bars, wafers, and other shapes. With mass production, Hershey was able to lower the per unit cost and make milk chocolate for cheap. Hershey had been competing
It's the
with
American
other chocolate
way.
companies to have the cheapest chocolate bar in stores, and therefore the most accessible. Being
Okay.
a savvy businessman, he knew that increasing the quality or flavor would result in slim profit margins.
Dude,
So he
doing better.
decided to focus on the back end, aka the accumulation of ingredients. After he fine-tuned his cacao, he decided to focus
Cacao!
on the next most
Sorry.
important ingredient in a chocolate
I'm sorry, I have a problem. When I hear that word, I have to go, cacao! Do it with me on 3, okay? Everybody scream this at your phone, your TV, your computers, your whatever you're watching this on. On 3, we scream cacao. 1, 2, cacao! Did I get you? Did I scare you? Sorry.
bar, the milk. And at the time, the early
It
1900s,
seems wrong to
fresh
watch.
milk could not be legally stored for longer than 72 hours. That put a real cramp in Hershey's style, considering that after 72 hours, any
What did he do to the
unused
milk?
milk had to be thrown out. And having fresh milk in chocolate meant that it couldn't be stored as long,
But it's
even
not chocolate.
in bar form. So Hershey developed a process to do
Oh, no.
something to the milk in 1930.
Do something
It's
to the
actually
milk.
still a trade secret to this day, but experts speculate that he created a secret process to alter the milk. It kept the milk fresh past
what did he do to
72
it?
hours. It gave Hershey the edge to make the cheapest and most widely accessible milk chocolate.
But that process had an unexpected effect on the chocolate itself.
The secret method is known today as lipolysis. In lipolysis, enzymes introduced to milk break down fatty globules into smaller, more stable fat molecules.
Okay.
In order to kickstart this process, you first need butyric acid. It's a compound that partially sours the milk, but does give it greater shelf life. The resulting flavor is instantly recognizable. It's also found in Parmesan cheese and vomit. And particularly...
Okay. You go from milk,
Sorry, what?
cheese, to vomit.
That's really in vomit? You guys
I
taste
guess
that?
so.
You can taste that? We don't taste that.
Then do you taste it in Parmesan cheese?
Do you? Do you even eat Parmesan cheese?
I mean, if it's in all three, then. And wow. I mean, this guy's really like,
Just trying to make it happen.
yeah.
But still,
I mean, it makes sense that Hershey's is probably
it's not the standard of which American
popular,
chocolate should be judged off of.
extremely popular American chocolate.
It is.
Hershey's is.
It's cheap.
You make it cheap enough, then everybody buys it. Everybody gets hooked to it, and then
Hooked to it?
hooked. You get
I'm not
addicted
hooked
to
on it.
You gotta have the Hershey's chocolate.
Reese cups. Okay, wait, what?
It's also found in Parmesan cheese and vomit. And particularly high quantities of it are found in baby's vomit. It's sour and bitter, sometimes in a good way, like pungent cheeses, and sometimes in a bad way,
Okay,
obviously.
that's not
It was
my
first
chocolate.
discovered in 1814 by French scientist Michael Chevrel, who was interested in finding the chemical responsible for the smell of butter that had gone bad. It's also the chemical responsible for that wet dog farmyard smell.
Stop it!
What?
That's in the... What?
I'm like, that's a goal in my life to find out this.
Well, he was
thing-
trying to make it better.
It's secreted from dogs' anal glands, so try
What's she about to say?
not to think of that next time you eat a Hershey's Kiss.
What? I just.
I'm not having any chocolate for Easter. Don't get me any. I'm not eating it now.
I think we're gonna have to go Cadbury.
Well, America, didn't we buy Cadbury and screw that up too and put some stuff in there? I don't know. Nope. Hello, Germany. I do love German chocolate.
Oh,
Um,
this is really
This is disgusting.
educational. That I don't know that I wanted the education.
You're
about.
gonna keep eating it. You're not even gonna. Yeah, I know you.
I'll forget about it in a day or two.
Nah, she'll forget about it.
I'll
in an
forget
hour.
about
I'm gonna
it
get her
by
some chocolate
Easter.
right after this video and see if she'll eat it, and she will
I'll forget about it by Easter.
in a day or two.
Of course, for Easter, I went
Anal glands
different.
of dogs.
It's also the chemical responsible for that wet dog farmyard smell. It's secreted from dogs' anal glands, so try not to think of that next time you eat a Hershey's Kiss.
But don't worry, the butyric acid in chocolate is from milk.
Today, European
Why
chocolates
would
are
that not make you
preserved
worried?
for similar amounts of time by using different chemical preservatives
Good idea.
and specially sealed plastic packaging. But Cadbury still recommends that their milk chocolate is consumed within a year of it being produced. So does Hershey, so by now they're pretty
I love
similar.
Reese's.
Lipolysis allowed Hershey's chocolate to take a resounding lead in the American chocolate wars.
Supposed to.
But
Who
World
else?
War II is what caused
Sorry,
the taste
can you
of
even think of another American chocolate? I can't. Why is Hershey's the only one in my head?
Nestle's.
Nestle's not American.
Well, I'm
I know.
going
Like,
on what's
no.
out there. I have no.
What's
clue.
the
Isn't Reese
Reese's is
different?
Hershey's.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Can't. It's a monopoly. Okay, World War II. Sorry.
in the American chocolate wars.
Or World War One. Which one?
But
Whatever.
World War II is what caused the taste of this chocolate to conquer American palates. During the
okay.
war, Hershey's chocolate scored a coveted contract to make military D rations for the American army.
Fair.
By 1945, Hershey was producing around 24 million bars a week for soldiers.
Wow.
These bars were a staple in the diets of the hundreds of thousands of soldiers away at war.
Ingredients. Vomit.
They
Anal
were
glands of
so
dog.
beloved that Hershey was awarded 5 Army-Navy E-Production Awards. In contrast, Cadbury, Hershey's biggest European competitor, offered up its factory to make airplane parts and manufacture
Really?
wartime supplies.
That's awesome.
They didn't manufacture any food at
Very
all.
nut.
And in fact, in Britain, chocolate was rationed.
This allowed Hershey to establish a taste
difference.
monopoly. Almost every American soldier came home wanting chocolate that tasted the same as the one they'd been eating for years.
Since all of the box
Wouldn't you think the chocolate you got in your war
Your
kit
rations?
would be the one you don't want? Like, I'm just saying,
Right.
wouldn't you think that would be like the one you don't want? This is my ration
Exactly.
chocolate from war. Can I
Oh.
get more of that?
Apparently it was good.
I mean, compared to what they were eating, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But so is Cadbury untouched in this vomit department and anal gland department? It sounds like it might be. In that case, then you're right. We do nothing but Cadbury from now on.
Right.
I know people have said that Cadbury doesn't taste as good as it used to. Something about Americans. I don't know. The Kraft by them? I don't know. Sorry. Questions? You guys don't really taste the vomit, do you? Like, let us know in the comments. That would be really off-putting if you did, of course, but we don't.
Chocolate that tasted the same as the one they'd been eating for years.
Huh.
Since all of the bars
disturbing.
Hershey made for the government use this top secret milk stabilization method, soldiers got used to the unique taste.
Poor men.
In fact, they got so used to it that it became their new normal. Because of the wild popularity of Hershey's post-World War II, other chocolate companies in the US added butyric acid to their chocolate to mimic the flavor of Hershey's that all the soldiers absolutely loved. It became a staple of American commercial chocolate.
If you're in the US, like me, you probably don't even notice it when you're chowing down on that chocolate bar.
Wouldn't be eating it if I did.
Today, lipolysis isn't necessary due to chemical advancements in food chemistry.
Are we still doing it?
Hershey still does it because the taste is what all of us know and love. Some smaller independent chocolate brands have stopped adding butyric acid to their chocolate in favor of marketing it as similar to European chocolates. With trends moving towards an appreciation.
You know how you market American chocolate without that stuff to European? On the label? No dog anal glands or vomit included. That's how you do that.
Of organic, pure foods, Hershey may not be at the top of the chocolate world much longer. But it's hard to beat their super cheap, super accessible chocolate. So don't expect it to go away anytime soon.
Also, same anymore.
But Europeans certainly notice, since none of their chocolate companies use the lipolysis method or supplement their chocolate.
So on behalf of Americans, I am very sorry that our chocolate tastes terrible to you. But it's not our fault.
I like how she said it's not our fault, but we're the ones that keep buying it. We didn't know. We didn't know.
But we're used to it. That's what we...
I'm just shocked.
Grew up with.
Anal
glands. That's what we like.
Dog anal glands.
Yeah, no more anal glands in this chocolate. Please.
No more. That sounds... I can't stop the process. PO box descriptions down below. Please send us some chocolate.
We are in desperate need.
Yeah, help the Americans.
Good unglanded.
Unglanded. Non-vomity.
Non-glanded.
I don't know what to say. I really didn't think this was a thing. I didn't think this was real. I did not know we did that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. But that does explain why I like the Curly Whirlies so much.
Oh, yeah. Chocolate flavor.
It's a little bit creamier.
Okay, we asked for a lot of different comments for a lot of different reasons. Like, what's your favorite chocolate bar? Do you really taste vomit? Can you? And then Debbie had a good question, too, since it's in Parmesan cheese. Do you taste it in that, too? Now, please go out and buy some Parmesan cheese if you don't remember. If you haven't. If you don't know.
Guess I'm try it. Or even blue cheese. They mentioned that here too.
I said blue cheese?
They did. Oh. Stinkier cheese.
Let us know. Swiss cheese, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's disturbing. I'm bothered by it. Ew. And also, I'm ashamed and embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that our country's chocolate tastes like that to other people.
Yeah. All to get the shelf life and the cost down.
That's so American when it comes to food. Right. The one thing I don't like. Like one of the things I hate the most is the food being such disappointing crap. Well, happy Easter.
Go eat some marshmallows, jelly beans.
Yep, we'll be eating some. I'm gonna not have chocolate this year. If you guys like this episode, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Drop us a comment. I just still that's mind-boggling to me and also disappointing, but also not surprising.
It's just shocking that it actually tastes like that to you guys.
That's the part that I'm having a hard time getting my head around.
It is.
Maybe does anyone like American chocolate?
Yeah, maybe you do.
You surprisingly. Don't,
not after this video. Oh, we don't even like it after this video.
I gotta go get some now to see if I can taste it. I won't though, will I? My palate's used to it.
Probably not.
Feed me anal glands since I was a kid. On that note, we'll see you on the next episode. Tell your friends about this video. Bye, guys. And until then, and as always, love like death.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Anal glands.